Dear students, whenever we talk about ecosystem, the term ecosystem is being coined by A.G. Tansley. According to the definition of the ecosystem, ecosystem is the interaction between various organisms in an environment. Whenever we take a look at ecosystem, you see various assemblage of different flora and fauna species, as well as you see various types of rocks, soil and other things that are part of our environment. In ecosystem, there is the interaction that takes place between various components. Like we have this tree and this is the soil. The soil is the physical component, or we can say it is the abiotic component, and this tree that you come across is the biotic component. And there is interaction between these two. So we can say that in ecosystem there is interaction. Interaction takes place between various components of the ecosystem. If we widely see, we have two types of components in every kind of ecosystem. That is biotic component and another one is abiotic component. The biotic components are the living components of an ecosystem. That's we have plants, we have different kinds of grasses, we have various kinds of shrubs, herbs, and we have various kinds of insects and birds and animal species. All these form biotic components. Apart from that, we have abiotic component, that is soil, that are mountains. These are all the abiotic component of our environment. As you know, in every kind of ecosystem there is interrelation. Apart from that, you can see we have various types of ecosystems, like we have terrestrial ecosystem. This is the terrestrial ecosystem where I am right now. Terrestrial ecosystem, you can simply say it's the land ecosystem. It is the ecosystem that's on the land. Okay, you can see here there are many trees. These are the biotic components of terrestrial ecosystem. We have mountains. These are abiotic components of the terrestrial system. We have the insects that are flying this time. There are many flying insects also, and these are the biotic components. We have the soil. This is the abiotic component. These are all the part of the terrestrial ecosystem. In the terrestrial ecosystem, you can see there are many species which are grown. So widely we can say ecosystem is interaction between various species, living species as well as non-living species. And there are various types of ecosystems. As we see, the terrestrial ecosystem, that is simply called land ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystem can also play important part in human settlements. It's the terrestrial ecosystem where you can see flora, fauna, plus you can see the human settlements that are going across in all these terrestrial ecosystems. Terrestrial ecosystem provide us all the things, all the resources that we need for the development. In the next lesson, we will talk about aquatic ecosystem.